Hello everybody, and this is Otto864, and I hope that you will enjoy this game. This is a game I had with my buds. Sped through some parts of it to make sure that it was under the designated 15-minute mark. And I believe it is. I think it's shorter than, yeah. But there's a couple really good spots. Typically, most people have some trouble spawn camping or spawn controlling this side. It's a lot more difficult because the area is just kind of weird. What happens typically is you'll be trying to hold it down, and then they'll get around you because of the left side, or they get around you because of the right side. And it just will not really work out very well for you. It'll always be kind of iffy. And so that's why a lot of people don't like spawn camping this side. But what I found out, if you just stay underground, it works really freaking well. You don't have to deal with as much people. And because of just the two entrances, you're actually funneling them to go where you want them to. And so that is very nice. That's the thing that I found out. Not to mention, always having a Blackbird up is a huge plus, because then you know exactly where they are, you know exactly where they're going, and it just makes life easier. So definitely run Blackbird if you feel that you can get it enough for it to be useful. If not, UAV is always a good thing, but you're gonna have to watch out because a lot of people enjoy having what is it called? A lot of people enjoy having Ghost on, and I really hate Ghost. I mean, I understand the idea of it as like, oh, okay, you can't be seen, you're kind of Black Opsy, you're invisible, no one can see you, but I don't know. Personal preference says that I just really don't like it, because I'm someone who, if I know where you are just about all the time, I can kill you. But if I don't know where you are, then you have a much better chance of defeating me. Well, that's just how it is with me. I'm not sure with a lot of people. I would like to, if I had my way, I'd have it on like 24/7, but the game would not be fun for the majority of the population. But actually, I had a really good kill streak that went on here. I had, I think it was around a 45 kill streak that went really well. I was very happy with it. But yeah, I was really happy that went as well as it did. I was kind of sad I couldn't bring up my kill streak just by itself, because if you're wondering why sometimes the kill streak does not seem like it goes by how many kills you got, if you played a 30 something in one game or 30 something in 0 game, and you're like, oh wait a second, I had a lot more kills than it said that I did. That's actually because it only goes by your kills without your kill streaks, to make sure that people are getting the kill streak just by like, oh, a chopper gunner got me 300 kills, and yeah, so that's what I just kept on doing. So I've got a 300 kill streak, but they're actually just going by what the kills you get by yourself. That's my first death. Curse you! But yeah, I've actually tried out the AUG, and I'm really starting to like it. I am very surprised that I like it, because for a little bit it was kind of iffy. I didn't feel like the sway was very good. The sway was not very helpful, I guess you could say, because sometimes gun sways, they're not bad, and as long as you can correct them with a very little effort, then the actual using the weapon is just a lot cleaner, it's a lot easier, and it's as though it's just a perfect weapon. That's how, like, some guns that I loved in Modern Warfare 2, the TAR was like that. It had a sway, and a lot of people didn't use it because of that sway. They wanted a gun that just shot perfectly straight. But the only gun that would do that was the ACR, and a lot of people use the ACR. There's an insane amount of people that use the ACR, and I really did dislike that, just because so many people use it. But yeah, we're on the other side now, going to try to be killing some people like this, just like that. And I may have said this before, but if you just turn to make sure that they're not spawning in that area right in front of me, and then you just pop over to the right side and look, it'll do two things. One, you'll be checking your back, making sure your guy won't spawn there like that. And two, it's more possibility that the guys will spawn, because the way the spawn works, at least what I've found the spawn works, is that they will spawn you as long as no one is looking at the spawn. That's why sometimes it seems like people are spawning right behind you, or like right next to you. It's because the view, it's all about the view and what you see. Then there's like maybe a little bit of a radius so that you don't spawn on top of them. But even then, I've had games where people spawn on top of each other. Just, it's really freaking messed up and really kind of weird. But yeah, I was also testing with steady aim. For those of you who love Steady Aim Pro, because I was not liking how, because I run around a lot, and I feel like that sometimes that I just need Steady Aim Pro, because I want to come out of the running aiming fast. I want to be able to do that, but there's a lot of difficulty with it because I enjoy the way I play. I always reload. I reload almost after every single time that I have an encounter with somebody, to make sure that if there's a triple around the corner, if I have to kill 3 guys and then like in 4 different directions, and I'm not exactly sure how to kill 3 guys in 4 different directions, but it's possible. Just don't think about it, just believe it's possible. I need to be able to reload fast and not have to deal with difficulties of that matter. And so there are some guns that just have good sprays to begin with, like a lot of people like the FAMAS. The FAMAS has a decent spray. The AUG has a decent spray. They're a lot the same, the FAMAS and the AUG. The only difference being that the FAMAS doesn't bounce as much, and that's like the big difference that people give to it. The reasoning in which they do not choose it is because one gun sways and one gun does not. But they're both good guns though. I mean, I don't think one gun's horrible because it sways. Or jumps, I should say. Jumps does not sway as much as other guns. For those of you who don't know, there's a difference between jumping and swaying. Jumping is when the gun pops up like the AK. The AK-47 is a gun that jumps. The sway guns are more like a submachine gun. There's a good example. A submachine gun is a swaying weapon. It sways around from left to right, and it's not as accurate as other weapons because of its sway. Yeah, at the moment I'm playing Nuketown actually, and one thing that I've learned from playing just like Nuketown and like just team deathmatch games when you're not actually holding down a spawn is that in order to make them spawn where you want them to, it's you actually sometimes you can't actually control it. The only thing that you can do is have people spread out, because typically there's just a couple areas that they'll really spawn, and everyone will run to where they are, and then they'll kill them, and then everyone will turn around and then run back and then kill them at the other place. And that's just typically how it goes for the spawns. They're just running back and forth in team deathmatch. That's how it normally goes. But if you had your guys spread out, so you're around that, some people are around the halfway mark, and other people are actually right on one side of the spawn. The other people are on right at the other side of the spawn. So you pretty much have guys all the way across the map. That way you can kill people no matter where they spawn. That's how we did it in Domination. Because if they all die in one area on Domination, they will stop spawning there. It's to stop spawn camping and spawn killing. They make it so then you will just not spawn there. If like 3 teammates just died there, they don't want you to spawn into death, typically. As long as you're not looking at them, though. And you can have that to your advantage sometimes. If you know how to do it, you can use that to your advantage. But before I was talking about a quadtage that one of my friends, Onuts is his name, and that will be happening. I'm not exactly sure when, but definitely soon. When it does, I will post a link on my channel. I'll probably post up a my own little multi-kill or like triple kill little mini montage to give you guys a little bit of a taste of what it'll be like. I'll probably post that up soon, and then once the actual game pops up, I will put a link in the comments to make sure that you guys go watch it, because he hasn't got a lot of recognition, because he hasn't put a lot of stuff, like, for me, I got most of my views from my quad nuke game in Modern Warfare 2, and a lot of people, there are a lot of really good players that don't get the opportunity to get seen, and they just remain unknown for a long time, and it's very unfortunate, because there are a lot of people that are pretty awesome. But actually, I've got to go, so everyone have a great day, and peace. Don't forget to comment and sub.